Hello everyone. Welcome to another live broadcast with us at Project Control Academy. I am Shora Gurbani, the founder and technical director of Project Control Academy. And today I have...
I'm Kamran Akbarzadeh, CEO of Project Control Academy.
Yeah, together we are going to talk about the biggest learning opportunity in project controls today and how you can take part in this great learning opportunity. So as we are getting started, before actually we share this great learning opportunity, please go ahead in the chat. If you are here with us live, introduce yourself, tell us who you are, from which country you are tuning in, and what is your number one skill that you would like to improve on by the end of the year or hopefully in 2024. So please share that in the chat so we know really what you would like to improve on by the end of this year. And as you are typing in the chat, we are going to share a little bit about today's discussion and what we are going to cover today. So today you are going to explore how you can elevate your skills in different fields of project controls, from planning, scheduling, to cost management, to claims management, delay analysis, you just name it. So we're going to walk you through different programs that we have at Project Control Academy so you get the gist of it and know the details of what we offer and how you can upskill yourself in different domains of project controls. You're also going to answer any questions that you might have throughout this time that we have together. Also, we have a great news that we cannot share with you today.
We cannot, or we can.
We cannot wait to share with you.
Yes.
Right. So now let's see who is here in the house so we can greet you. So I see Mohammed is joining us from Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem. Welcome, Mohammed. Welcome to this live session. I see Mubarak is joining us from United Arab Emirates. Welcome, Mubarak. I also see Asher joining us from Pakistan. Very glad to have you, Asher. We also have Craig joining us from Florida. Welcome, Craig. And we have also one of my favorite association, College of Performance Management, CPM, joining us here. Hello, Daryl, from San Diego. Very welcome, everyone. Very glad to have you joining us. I also see Edward joining us from Ghana. In just little gathering we have, it's amazing to see we have people from different corners of the globe. So welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us today in this session. I hope by the end of this session, you have a great idea of how we can finish this year strong and how you can upskill yourself by the end of this session.
Yes, so welcome everyone to this live session. We are very excited. I'm actually very excited and I'm very happy about this time of the year. Every year when we get around like October, November, there is like love in the air, and then you see that spirit of sharing, spirit of giving and appreciation. And when it gets to November, here in the United States at least, that's the time for Thanksgiving, and that's the time for the event, like the biggest learning opportunity in project controls that we have every year. And I know, or we know, some of you are waiting for this time of the year because we have great opportunities when it comes to learning in project controls.
Yes, exactly. So we are always, as Kamran said, we believe in finishing the year strong. Believe it or not, the last quarter of the year for us at Project Control Academy is the busiest time of the year. I don't recall the last weekend I took off, to be honest with you. Just this morning, I woke up since 3 a.m. It just that go, 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 because we really set really high goals for ourselves and for you guys to help and serve you. And it just takes a lot of time and effort and dedication to be able to serve our global community. So a big shout out to every one of you who have been supporting us throughout the years and showing up. Like those of you are showing up in this live session is really the sign of your support and commitment to learning and growth. So congratulations for being here. And really, that's our way of thanking you by offering you our all of our programs, and that's a good news. I couldn't wait to share at a huge discount of 60% off. So you don't have any barrier in terms of improving your skill sets when it comes to project control. So that's basically the good news we wanted to share with you, and hopefully you give us the honor to serve you at Project Control Academy.
Yes, and when I reflect back on this year, sure, remember at the beginning of the year in January, we set things up, but it was like this year for me went so fast. And it was like yesterday we were sitting here and talking about Thanksgiving event and the biggest opportunity for learning that we had last year. So time really goes fast, and I'm sure um, everyone set some goals for themselves at the beginning of the year, and you may or may not finish them all. Actually, myself, I have some personal goals that I completed and some that I haven't completed. But what is more important for me every year is to finish the year strong. So that's really um, very important to check things out and say, okay, where am I right now in this last quarter of the year? And now what is left, especially when it comes to what can I do to feel really good about this year and be ready for starting a new year next year in 2024. And this could be really great time for you to check to see what you set for yourself at the beginning of the year or middle of the year on the learning side, and what you can do about it, because we have some great opportunities. You can take advantage of them and start. And that's how you can finish the year strong, no matter how many days are left, but then you are ready to start next year even stronger. So that's really the reason we are here today, to encourage you to take this opportunity and help yourself and develop your career to the next level.
Yeah, so if you don't mind, I would like also to walk everyone who is here through my journey in project controls and how hard it has been for me. I've been in project controls now over 20 years, and when I got started, was really tough. My background was in manufacturing, and I found my way through project controls, and I've been on a rough journey because except for the first 2 years that my supervisor was so generous and taught me all he knew about project controls. After that, I was left alone to figure things out on my own, and it was really hard. Like back 20 years ago, there was no training, there was no education except for Primavera P6 or some software tools. There was no training out there that could help me get started. So I really learned this through trial and error and through a hard journey. And I'm sure most of you have been in the same path, because we in project controls there is no formal university as such that we can go and graduate from, and we do a lot of analytical stuff when it comes to our work. So it has been a rough journey for me. So always I was thinking, why there is no academy, why there is nothing that can teach us. That's why over 10 years ago that we established Project Control Academy. That was mainly for this reason, to fill the education gap in project controls. And every year with your support, we move one step forward toward filling this gap. And I'm glad to let you know we have now a variety of courses that cover different topics, and they are not just fundamental or just boring training that you just gain some knowledge. No, they are developed by practitioners for practitioners like you, developed by those who are already in the industry doing the work. So by the end of each program, when you graduate, you can actually implement this in your project. So we are a bit tough in our courses. We have case studies, we have workshops, and all of them are resembling real life projects. So by the end of each program, when you graduate, when we give you your certificate, it's kind of the assurance that you can do this in your projects. And we have seen the success story of our students one after another on how they have accomplished great things by going through the program. So you can basically save those years of trial and error that many are going through by just getting guided by an expert who have gone through that. So that's the main conviction behind what we do and the courses we offer. So can we now, yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
just before we talk about the details, I just wanted to also say that Project Control Academy is not just about training programs and courses. Over the years, we have developed some other aspects that really help you take things to new heights. One of those things has been Project Control Summit that we have as our annual conference. We also have developed or established a program called EPIC program that we connect you with experts, and through coaching and mentoring and through educational programs and networking, you really take things to that next level. And recently, we also started Project Professionals Network that help you connect with other project professionals globally. So a lot of things, and we have some other new things coming for next year and the year after. So stay tuned for those. But today's focus is more on the trainings and how you can equip yourselves with the right tools and right training to ace next year, to really make a big difference in your career next year. As you know, things are not getting easier, they are getting tougher, and therefore equipping yourself with knowledge and skills is really key for success in next year and the years to come. So
Exactly. So now I would like to walk you through the programs that we have because now in appreciation of your support, and here in United States it's Thanksgiving week, so we would love to thank you for your support, and that's our way of thanking you by giving you the gift of knowledge. So those of you who are interested in taking your career to the next level, at least you give us the honor to support you in that journey. So but I know many might have question, okay, which program is for me? I'm not sure. Now we have a lot of programs to choose from. So I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of different programs and what we have, because now basically everything we offer is on a massive discount that I want you to take advantage of if you're really serious about your career growth. So I'm going to walk you through different programs. And if you have questions, please have your questions as I'm going through those so I can answer you. So you can make a wise decision if that's really what you're planning to finish the year strong and improve on your skill set. So I'm going to share my screen now. And by the way, what you see here on the screen, I'm going to remove that caption, but that's the link. And our team already put the link in there. So it's just projectcontrolacademy.com/Thanksgiving 2023. And that's the page I'm walking you through. But it's not just about the page I'm walking you through the courses, but that's really where you can get that discount that I mentioned throughout this limited time offer we have. So going here, so here we have like, yeah, of course, that's a video describing this page, but I'm going to go through different programs that we have. Let me see if you are seeing this. Yes. So first of all, here is our, except for this one, the rest of the programs you can just, as soon as you enroll, you can get started. And our programs usually take 6 to 8 weeks to complete, but you have 1 year full access to the instructor, 1 year full access to the course material. So even if you're busy at this time of the year and you cannot finish things, you can really get started or start whenever you want and finish it within 1 year, because our instructor will also support you within 1 year. But this program, like Earn Value Mastery, is our new program that we are launching this December. So December 1st, we go live, starting the first session, and it goes all the way until January 16. So that's our only live training that you have to wait until that gets started, but the rest of the programs you can get started at any time. Just about the Earn Value Management Mastery program, it's a combination of two great programs we had for years. One was Earn Value Essentials and another Earn Value, Mastering Earn Value. And we decided to give you one full package, comprehensive package that encompasses everything, both the foundations that we had on our essentials of earned value and practical aspect of EVM, where we had it in another course. Now, two courses in one, plus a lot of new content. So you not only learn the foundation, but through case studies, like at the end of each module, you will go through a project from the beginning to the end and apply earned value in that project. You get to know earned value step by step as you're applying that in that project. And by the end of this program, when you submit case study number 10, that's really where you are analyzing that earned value report, telling what the issues are with that report and everything. So it just covers everything from the beginning to the end, from understanding the scope and coming up with control accounts all the way to analyzing it. So it's a very comprehensive package now that's going live. So for those of you who want to enhance your skills in earned value and cost management, or those who are in planning, scheduling, want to get into cost, that would be a very good program to look into. We also added a lot of great bonuses, such as we're going to have a walkthrough of the EVM software. Like we are planning to have 5 leading software in EVM who are going to, like those software providers are going to give you training on like how we can apply earned value using those software solutions. So you not only in the training you learn the foundation, you don't need to have any software. You learn everything you need to know, but we have a like 5-hour training on just the software that you can tap into. In addition to that, we're going to also have earned schedule as a bonus training, another 10-hour training that we give you absolutely for free, thanks to Walter Lipke, the creator of earned schedule, who is offering this as a bonus for you guys. So that's also, to me, just that alone is really priceless, that you can learn earned schedule from the creator of earned schedule. And for those of you who don't know, earned schedule is just an extension to earned value to enhance the scheduling metrics of earned value management. So that's one that's coming on December 1st. For any of them in this page, if you click on that, learn more about this course, that you will land to the course detailed web page where you can get more information. But I highly recommend this course to project managers, to cost controllers, and also planners, schedulers who are interested in diversifying their skill sets and get into cost as well. So let me see if there is any question. And yeah, if there is question, please have your question so we can answer.
And you mentioned that this is a live training, right?
Yes,
so
that's
starting
right.
December 1st.
Exactly.
And ending sometime in January.
So the next one, Cameron, can you walk everyone through this one?
Yeah, so I think you are aware of our Project Control Summit, which is the annual global conference that we have. We started back in 2020, 4 years virtual, but next year we are going to go in person, and we are excited about that. That's going to be in Galveston, Texas, United States, from April 22nd to 24th. Right now, if you go to the website of Project Control Summit, you can get a ticket at super early bird pricing for $497. But during the Thanksgiving sale event, we have the ticket for just $397, which is 50% off the regular price. So this is really a great opportunity for those who are able to come to the United States or are in the United States and want to join us live in person. We will be glad to meet you in person. There's opportunity to get your ticket and join us in April next year.
And talking about Project Control Summit, also, first of all, we would love to see you in person. We would love to see our global community in person. So you have our invitation to join us. We are so excited for seeing everyone. And so far, we had enrollments from additional 10 countries in addition to United States. So special thanks to everyone who is planning to travel all the way from different countries to join the summit, including people from Australia, which I cannot believe they are really committing to such a long travel to join us. It means a lot to us. So thank you to all of those who are really planning to join us in person and going through all the travel. But it really means a world, and we cannot wait to see you, celebrate this with you, dance with you, and have a lot of fun with you at the summit.
Yes, learning, networking, and fun all together.
Yes.
Very good. So next.
So the next one we have here is apply project control. So for those of you who are new to project controls, I highly recommend this. If you're interested in getting into project controls, or if you're a project manager interested to learn more about project controls, I highly recommend this. I developed this course myself based on my experience learning project controls. I tried to cover all the foundation you need to know step by step in this training. If you're already senior person in project controls, perhaps it's kind of an introductory course. It would not be benefiting you, but this one really give you or for your junior people or intermediate people, I highly recommend you encourage them to take this, because that walks them through every step of the process that we get involved, from the understanding the scope all the way to analyzing the report. So but it doesn't have any software. It just gave you the foundation that people need to understand. It has case studies, it has quizzes at the end of the module. So by the end of this, you really know how project control works and what you need to know. We had people who were completely newbie, and by the end of this course, really they had a great understanding of project controls, and really they were appreciative. Or some who were already in project controls, now we had people like with 15 years, 20 years in project controls who already took the training. I said, I wish I had taken this training at the time when I started. So still they benefited a lot from the training. So that's again the program for the curriculum and what is included in it. Go and check again, click on that link and check the details of it.
Yeah, and also this training is really good for project managers that want
Yeah.
to know more about project controls, different aspects of it. So it's a great introductory course for project management professionals as well. And I just wanted also to point out, you see there is a button which says enroll in this course and save. That's when you want to pay in full that amount that says for $647, for instance, for apply project controls. But you see also there's a link under the button and it says pay in 3 monthly installments. This is in case that you want to divide the payment to 3 parts. It's still discounted. So that's also a great opportunity for those who want to pay on a monthly basis rather than in full.
Yeah, and that's the first year we are introducing the monthly payment, because the course is already highly discounted. We usually, for Thanksgiving sale, we usually don't offer payment but installment, but many approached us and said, can you include that? So it was a lot of work, so we added that. So for those of you who want to enroll more than one courses, then you want to innovate, you can afford it, so you can really distribute the payment into 3 months and still benefit from this offer that we have. Yeah.
Sure, there is a question from Craig.
Sure. So let me see. How many PDUs will you get to our PMP for EVM course you're offering in December? Very good question, Craig. All of our courses come with PDUs. Like in your certificate, you get the number of PDUs. For the EVM mastery course, if you just take this EVM mastery course, it's 30 PDUs. If you also graduate from the bonus training of it, which is earn schedule another 10 hours, so it's going to be 40 PDUs by the end of it. So again, each one of them have quizzes and case studies. So as soon as you graduate and get your certificate, from that certificate, you can claim PDUs. But on average, our courses have PDUs from 15 to 50, 15 to 50. But the EVM master you're asking you can get 30 to 40 PDUs, depending whether or not you can finish both of the courses we have in one. So yes, that's about it. So yeah, I already answered this, and thanks to Daryl and the College of Performance. Thank you. Yeah, we put a lot of effort on our courses, and those who have taken those were very happy with that. So thank you. So let me now move on to the rest of the program, so you know which one suits you better. And again, if you have more questions, please have them coming. So the next one, which is another bestseller that we had and is becoming very popular more in companies, is Power BI. Basically leveraging the power of Power BI for your project control reporting and automating your reporting. So, and this is one of those courses that you get 50 PDUs because it's huge. It just we decided like all of our courses we make sure it's really comprehensive. So you go through that. Like when you graduate, you have everything that you need to be able to go up and running. And actually, this morning I saw the feedback from one of our students who gone through the program and now applying it in the project. Share her dashboard, and it was really amazing. Didn't have a chance to share that yet, but from this course, we had people after the second session of the course started developing the dashboards. And then by the end of the course, really, they were applying it in their projects. It's very handy. It's very practical. So the first half of this course is the application of Power BI on project cost. And then the next half is Power BI integration with your schedule with Primavera P6. And we show you different ways of connections and how you can create that connection and how you can really automate your reporting. So when you refresh your schedule, you have all these graphical reports and KPIs out of your schedule populated. So although I'm just saying you, yes, you automate it, and you need to take the time to set that up. So I'm not saying that's easy. That's why we are teaching you. But when you set that up, the rest is very easy. So it just you can just with a click of a button and refresh, and you can update your report, and that can save you a lot of time in populating and generating the reports. And you will have not just that, it's just interactive reporting that you can have with Power BI. And this is the only program out there that is tailored for project controls. When it comes to Power BI, you see a lot of training on Power BI for accounting or Power BI, just general Power BI that's not applicable to you in project controls. Here we are just showing you exactly the reporting that you need for project controls, different formulas that you need to know, everything that just tailored for project controls. And also you get 2 certificate in this because that's a massive program. So we decided like those who are just in cost and don't want to go to the scheduling part, they just get the cost certificate. So when you finish like 2 case studies and middle of the course finishing the cost portion, you get the first certificate, and when you finish the scheduling part of it, you get the second certificate. So this course also comes with 2 certificate of completion and is highly practical. So if you're really willing to upscale and take your reporting to the next level and really having that readiness, future readiness for yourself, I highly recommend this course.
Yeah, thanks to the instructor Giancarlo Duran Maika
Yeah,
for developing and delivering this highly practical course. So he really
exactly.
gave everything that he had in this course, and that's really an amazing course to take.
And he's so passionate about this topic. He got
Yeah.
awards on this. So, and not only that, he's sharing all his templates, believe it or not,
Yeah.
that took him years to develop. So you have the ready-made templates that you can use for your own reporting. So that also alone is really amazing. So that's another one. We didn't have Primavera P6 course for a while because I thought P6 is available everywhere. Why do we need to develop that? But then our community kept asking for a P6 course from us. So we decided to make it different, not just a typical P6 course that you see out there where they show you the menu, this is what you do here or there. So we decided to show you how you can do the scheduling like faster. So with some tips and tricks of like if your development of the schedule takes you 1 week, in this course you learn how you can do it in 1 hour, believe it or not. So our instructor came up with a lot of gadgets and a lot of things and strategies that he already applied in his own projects, and he's teaching you all of that in this course. At the same time, the case studies in this course are very hands-on. Basically, you start by developing a high-level schedule, then a more detailed, then you start resource loading that schedule, then you start adding more details to that, then level it, then report it, and then even there is some component of Power BI in there too. And so he just developed something that when you go through it in your projects, you basically need to follow the same steps. In the typical P6 courses, they just teach you the menus and stuff like that. Here, no. You just, as you're developing the schedule, you know the step by step of what you need to know, and then you will discover the menus along the way. So again, that's another great program that I highly recommend for those of you who want really to learn new skills for project scheduling. Even if you are practicing P6, I highly still recommend that. And even those who are completely new, that's we had very many newbies who came and take this and graduated with not just learning P6, but how to do things faster and saving time in development and updating their schedules. So that's another program. Um, so I see Craig is saying I don't know which course you get. Highly recommend that for P6 users. So did you take
I
the
think
Power
this is
BI
free
or
one.
yeah, yeah? But thank you for your comment, Craig. I appreciate that. Awesome. So let's move on to the next one. So we have another one, Project Control Carrier Success Roadmap training. This is for those who are new to the field or are lost in their career path and they don't know what they need to do or learn to be able to move to the next step. For me, I was struggling a lot earlier in my career, so we decided to have a mini course on this and showing you, let's say, if you're in planning scheduling, these are the skill sets you need to develop. These are the certifications that you need to have to move on to the next level. That's what you need to know. So it just for those, especially those early in their career path who wants to have a clear roadmap on where they are and where they want to be in 3 years and 5 years and what they need to improve on. I highly recommend this as well. So that's again, it's a different program. It's not just hands-on like the other ones. It's more great information that you can get by knowing what skill sets you need to improve. Also, we are showing you, we give you a worksheet that you work on and plan your career for the next 3 to 5 years. And by the end of this, basically, you will have a career roadmap and know where you want to be 3 to 5 years from now. So
So it's still applied, right? So
still
still you get
applied,
the
yes.
worksheet. I saw a testimonial from one of the recent graduates of this course that she mentioned that through this she could kind of come up with her career path for the next 3 to 5 years. So it really provides you that sort of tool and strategy to come up with a strategy or a way to develop your career in project controls over the next few years.
And here in this one, we are not just talking about the technical skill sets that you need to acquire, but also soft skills. So, for example, if you're in planning, scheduling, communication is key. So, different things that you need to also improve on the soft skills also are covered. So, one part of it is technical, one part is soft skills, but all of that are covered in this course as well. So project scheduling blueprint is another one for those who are in cost and want to move to scheduling field, or those like project managers who want to get a good feeling of the process of building and updating a schedule. This one doesn't have any software included like the P6 course. The purpose of this is to give you the foundation that you need for project scheduling and step-by-step process, and understand everything. And the reason behind this was my own frustration. And when I was in planning scheduling, I learned P6. I learned planning scheduling by learning P6. And I struggled a lot throughout my journey. So I realized the foundation was the missing part in my journey. So this course is filling the gap I had, and I developed this course. So basically, it's teaching you like the step-by-step process that you need to know for building the schedule, then the updating and analyzing the schedule. All of the components are in there, but you get the full understanding of every concept and how basically scheduling work behind the scenes. Again, that's another fundamental course that I recommend for those who are new to project scheduling, and that gives you very good fundamental understanding of it. At the same time, it's also practical, so it doesn't have case studies yet in this course, but it has some simple examples and exercises that give you the understanding of that. For example, you get a full understanding of what the float means, how to calculation of the critical path works, and the step-by-step process in development and updating the schedule. So, and okay, the next one, another bestseller course that we have is our forensic delay analysis course for those of you who are already in planning scheduling and want to upskill yourself by getting into delay analysis. I highly recommend this. The developer of this course is one of the industry thought leaders who have been behind the development of industry best practices in forensic delay analysis. He brings over 40 years of experience into this topic, Chris Carson. So, and it's a fantastic program. Whoever has gone through this really just were blown away by the knowledge that they have gained and the support that they have gained from Chris, because he is so comprehensive in supporting the students as they go through the course. And people had their cases consulted with him, and also it was amazing. So that's another one that not many know how, and that's kind of a specialized field for those who are in forensic delay analysis. But we have people who are just the normal schedulers and just join to understand how to do delay analysis, as well as, I mean, the current delay analysis in their projects, as well as knowing all the methodologies that are available for forensic delay analysis. So again, if you are into project planning scheduling, I highly recommend consider this as a next step in your career path and get into forensic delay analysis as well.
Yeah, I think every senior project professional should take this course, like the forensic delay analysis, because I think at that level, you will really face this sort of delay claims and things like that that you may have to resolve because of your experience. So it would be great to learn about all different type of methodologies, and Chris Carson is really good in explaining and taking you through what could happen or how things could unfold and what to do about them. So this course is really great for anyone who is in senior level type of positions.
Or they're in the intermediate level, want to
Intermediate
take
too,
it to the
yes,
next
yes,
level
yeah.
too. Yeah, you don't need to be an expert in forensic delay analysis to take this course. But we had even people who were really senior in that still took a lot out of the training. We had even lawyers taking the training
Yeah.
to know how to deal with the cases and the delay claims that they appear in the court. So a lot of things. And by the way, some of our programs, like including this forensic delay analysis, come with quarterly live Q&A sessions with the instructors, so you get that intimate session with them for asking your questions and get further guidance too. So many of our programs come with that quarterly live training and Q&A session. So every quarter we, for the first half hour, we cover something new, a new training, and then followed and open the floor to your questions so you can get further guidance too. So moving back to the rest of the programs, another advanced course that we have is the cost and schedule risk analysis, the quantitative risk assessment, or QRA. Again, that was one of the topics I always wanted to explore and learn when I was in project controls throughout my corporate enrollment, corporate jobs. And I never had a chance to learn this. So it was really one of my to-do lists. Always I wanted to learn that. The best I could do was learning PERS Master back then, and that was not enough. So for this one, we brought another practitioner in the field who is like bringing people like from his company, training them and teaching them how to do risk analysis, and then they will be up and running doing the risk analysis in their projects. So he brought the same principles that he was using in his company in development of this course. Plus we asked, okay, we want this to be highly practical, so we want that to be fully equipped with case studies and basically exercises that people can really do this as you're teaching them. So at the end of every module, you walk through a project. Again, in the first module, you get the project, you learn, you go through the scope of work, you understand the scope, you define the risk and everything. So the first kind of understanding a lot of documents related to the project. And as you move on to the course, you start applying this in that project. And by the end of the 10 case study, by the end of the course, you submit a risk report with all of your analysis, with all the cost risk analysis you have done, schedule risk analysis, your interpretation, and you learn how to do all of that, how to run workshops. So a lot of things, very practical. So we had people who had no experience in risk, came out and got hired as in risk management. And risk also is one of those areas that really not many people know. They are usually, people are scared, thinking, oh, that's very highly statistical and I don't know much about it. But in this course, it just simplified. You learn. I'm not saying it's easy, but we walk you through the process. And by that practicality of it, you learn exactly how to do it. We had even project managers taking it. Again, for project managers, too much perhaps, but even those who wanted to understand how it's done, and they really appreciated this information. Some who were just planner schedulers who wanted to know how to do schedule risk analysis, and again, they gained a lot out of it. This one, yes, you need to apply tools, but we will give you like the instruction on how to download the free trial of the tools that we use in this program so you can be up and running. But yeah, that's another great program that we have that really can take you to the next step if you have not yet been involved in the risk assessment. Okay, so I don't see any more questions, so I keep going. So another one, a new program we launched this year was project change management. And that's another topic that most of us are facing daily in our projects. Change happen daily, but we don't know really how to tackle changes properly or what are the best practices around it. To be honest with you, when I did a search, I wanted to have a book about this topic, and all the books were on organizational change management. There was nothing related to project change management. I was surprised. How come there's no book about this topic even? But now we have a fantastic instructor for this course, Mark Sanders, who is one of the industry thought leaders behind the development of many practice standards, teaching you and sharing with you best practices in change management. And he makes you ready even before the change happens, what you need to have in place, so you have everything, the infrastructure ready, and when change happens, how to deal with the change. So it just a very good it's a short course. It's not like our big courses. I think it's 4-week program, but it gives you very good foundation that you need to have for understanding change management. Again, that's a great course for project managers to understand the best practices in change. And for anyone in project controls, either cost or schedule, I highly recommend. That would give you a very good understanding of change. And this training came as a result of a corporate inquiry that they wanted to train their team on change, claim, and different things. And we did that for them, and we turned this to online training for you guys, so you can also benefit from this as well. So similar concept, we have claims management. So claim is basically those unresolved change requests might turn to a claim that easily. So how to tackle the claims, that's again another great course by Mark Sanders, who walks you through the claims management process and the best practices around that. And each of those courses end with a case study, a simple case study, which is hard to go. Like it's a 5-question quiz, but it's not easy. It's a real project that you need to analyze. But again, these 2 courses give you very good foundation on the claims and change management. Again, this one is a short course as well, but you gain a lot out of it, plus 1 year support that you gain from the instructor. And for the first time, we bundled 3 courses together into this one, Claims Prevention and Resolution Package. This one includes the claims management, change management, and the introductory course to forensic delay analysis. 3 of them are developed by Mark Sanders. So the forensic component of this course is different from that other forensic delay analysis that we have. It just covers 2 of the most common forensic delay analysis, but it's a very, very good course for those who are very new to this topic. So I highly also recommend, if you want to have a full package from the change to claim to delay analysis, consider this one. That's a complete package. And for the forensic delay analysis part of this course, it's only available through the package. It's not available as a separate standalone training.
Yeah, so only you can get the essentials of a forensic schedule delay analysis part of the training by getting the package. It's introductory to forensic delay analysis. And if you want to be more advanced, then you get the forensic delay analysis full course that we just introduced.
Yeah. So again, if you have any question throughout this discussion, if you want to know, or if you have any requirement in terms of skill set development, put your question here. We will be happy to support you. If you have any question on the courses, I know there are a lot of courses that we are walking you through, but please feel free to ask your questions and we will be happy to support you. So let's move on to, yeah.
Yes, and the reason we are doing this is just because we are in the Thanksgiving sale event that we have, and that's the huge event that we have put together, and you get up to 60% off for any training that you get from us during this time. And you can combine it, right? So sometimes you don't want just to have one training, you can get two or three trainings, but you order them individually and you get savings for each one of those. There is a frequently asked question at the bottom of the page that Shore was taking you through, this page that you see, Thanksgiving 2023, that also covers some of your frequently asked questions. But if you don't see your questions answered there, you still can contact us if there is anything that we haven't answered, either through this live stream or on the frequently asked questions part.
Or email us, and there you
Yes,
can
email us support@projectcontrolacademy.com.
Yeah. Perfect. So let's move on to the next one. And Kamran, I think it's better you cover the next one here.
Yes, so every year, not every year, every few years, we conduct a global survey from our global audience. And this is reminding me that by the end of this year or early next year, we have to conduct another global survey just to get a pulse of the community, and then where we are and what the needs are, what the gaps are. We did that back in 20, I think 20, around that time. And based on that, we noticed that people are feeling there is a gap when it comes to connection with other project professionals, or gaining knowledge, or getting connected to the experts that are in the industry, because there is a lot going on. So that's what we thought. Okay, we will create an inner circle where the members of the inner circle could get together, network, learn from each other. But not only that, learn from the experts, have direct connection with experts. We bring them to in connection with experts that we introduce. They can have one-on-one, they can have group meetings, they can get some coaching, they can get access to educational material, they can get access to some career development coaches. So we established this program and we called it Empowered Project Professionals Inner Circle, because the intent was to empower project professionals to take things to the next level, to new heights. And we have still the program, it's going, and we are going to do some changes and some updates for 2024. So this is really a great program to join. It's not a very large program. We don't have a lot of members that you may get overwhelmed, or you may not have a chance to connect with experts. And that's why it's called Inner Circle. So that's great opportunity. Just go to that red link over there to learn more about the EPIC program. And as you can see, there is a really great opportunity for joining, and that's just $650 subscription or membership fee per year. And this is not just for 1 year. If you continue your membership, you're going to get always this amount that is highly discounted.
Yeah, so if you're really looking for some masterminds and direct coaching and guidance from experts in the industry, I highly recommend that. And it's a really great program, very small group, that really focused group that working on improving themselves and their skill set. So that's a great program. So Kamran, the next one's
Yes, so Leadership Soup for Excellence. This is a live training that I did back in 2000, I think 10 or 11. Now, you know, a lot of years have passed since then, but the concepts of leadership really haven't changed. And now I'm updating this program, and I'm going to deliver that also next year. So whoever takes this one at this price right now, you are going to get also enrolled in the live training with me and with the EPIC program members. So that's really a great opportunity for you to join this program at this price. You get access to the training that we have, and also you get access to the live training that I will have in sometime next year. So I'm making everything ready for delivering this course next year new.
And yeah.
And then the last one is the intentional listening for career growth. So we talk a lot about communication and the importance of communication. But many times we think that communication is limited only to how well I speak or how well I present. But many times we miss that communication comes or is linked very closely to listening. So how well I'm listening to others and things around me that can guide me to the next level, that can give me opportunities for growth. So I believe that those who listen very effectively and very well to what is said, and sometimes what I call what is not said, they can really take things faster to the next step. So this one teaches you about intentional listening for career growth and some strategies on how you can develop your listening skills for better and more effective communication and growth in your career.
Exactly. So again, some of the FAQs are listed down below that page. And again, if there is any more questions, let us know. So that's kind of a quick walkthrough of the programs that we have, so you get an understanding of which one you might be interested. Or again, if there is any more question, please ask them here or email us. We will be happy to support you. But we thought it will be disservice if we don't share that.
Mm-hmm.
Some may consider that, oh, that's promotional, but come on, it just, for me, it just serving you to help you upskill yourself. And whenever I believe in something strong that might help you, I feel like it's a disservice if I don't share this information with you. So whether or not you take it, we respect your decision. I just thought we need to have this session to give you the comprehensive walkthrough of different programs. So in case you're interested, so you can pick and choose which one suit your needs best.
Yes, and maybe you ask about timing. So when this is going to end, we started on November 17th, and we are going to end this event on November 30th. So yes, there is still time, but sometimes we just forget. So it's better to do it today, or if you want to discuss it with your company and decide, you still have some time. But remember that this great opportunity ends on November 30th.
Yes, and it will not continue after. So you will lose this if you just don't act. And we had people after the fact came and said, "Oh, I just saw this email. Can I get the same discount?" Sorry, it just gone. So it just time sensitive during the Thanksgiving. So this week and basically next week, that's it. So hopefully you can just take advantage of it and finishing this year strong. Imagine like 6 weeks from now, how far you have come from, because most of these programs are just taking you 6 weeks. So you can really finish this year strong by learning some new skill sets. And that's really what our goal is, to help you finish the year strong, get ready for rock and roll in 2024. And hopefully you give us the honor to serve you at Project Control Academy.
Yes, the same. And I wish you great levels of success, whether you take any of the courses or not. We still serve you. We have plans for next year as well. The thing is that when you want to really nail things down and start the year strong, learning should be part of that growth. Professional development should be part of that. And therefore, coming up with a schedule for yourself and say what learning components I can put there is great. Yes, you can go and read on LinkedIn. Yes, you can use ChatGPT, but nothing really can fill that sort of gap of knowledge, especially when you get the certificate of completion. You whatever you submit will be reviewed as case studies to finish, and you know that yes, I've done things right and I have those practical skills. And really the most important things that I think separates our trainings from others is just that support, that 1 year continuous support. If you have questions, you put it under each module. When you go through the training, the instructor will be notified. They will come, they have 1 week, they answer your questions. Every quarter we see who we can have for Q&A and educational. It's not that it ends this education. Within that 1 year, the instructor provides more education. Okay, what is next? What's coming? What could be different now? What is now new practice? And then you can also get answers to your questions. That's really the difference maker that our course have compared to others.
And in addition to our courses, again, you have our invitation to join us in our annual conference. Again, the tickets for the conference are at the highest sale right now, so you can join that. If you just want to purchase the summit ticket, you have that opportunity. But also, a secret, I want to reveal, those who also enroll in our courses get the summit ticket at a one-time massive discount. So as our way of appreciation for our students who wants to also come and we can see them. So, but that one-time offer might go away anytime soon. So during your enrollment, when you're enrolling for the course in the checkout page, you will see that click of a button whether or not you want to add the summit to your order. So you can also come to a conference in addition to learning the new skill sets and come and enhance your networking. And if you miss that and you want to use that offer again, it's gone. It's just one time during the checkout. If you decide to add it to your order in addition to the course you get, you highly benefit from it. Also, if you just want to the conference, you don't want to just invest in any learning opportunity, you have that option as well to get the ticket at the highest discount. But we cannot wait to see you in Texas next year and joining us for our annual conference for a fun and educational event that we are working so hard for you guys.
Yeah, I think that one-time offer of the summit show, as you said, when you get a course, you have that opportunity, and that's basically, I would say, it's like free. You just pay a nominal fee for covering like the cost of material and this
Food and
food
stuff,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. But really, it doesn't cover any other things for us. So it's just for appreciating you for getting a course and saying or committing to saying, yes, I want to develop my career in project controls, and therefore this addition is there for you in case you can join us in person in Galveston next year. So great opportunity on that.
Exactly. And see who is here, Cameron. I see Sheetal joining us. Thank you, Sheetal, for joining. She actually was part of the summit organizing team last year and also joined as a speaker one of our panels, and she did a fantastic job and she always supports us. Very glad to see you, Sheetal, and thanks for your comment here. And thanks to everyone who has been, again, shared their appreciation or has gone through our courses and still here supporting us and following us. So we are really truly honored and grateful for your support, and really words cannot express our gratitude for your commitment and your support, guys. So thank you so very much. Without your support, we couldn't do what we are doing now, and we couldn't wake up that early and work nonstop for you guys. It's just for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much and have a great time. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, no matter where you are. It's just that feeling of appreciation and thanking and giving. So today and tomorrow and the next day, the next few days, just do your best to give and share and appreciate those around you.
Yes.
With that, thank you and have a great week ahead of you.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.